Hi, today I'm going to discuss ionic bonding versus covalent bonding. Did you know ionic and covalent bonding are two fundamental types of chemical bonds, but they differ in a lot of ways? Let's explore. Ionic bonds form when one atom transfers electrons to another atom, creating ions or charged particles. It typically happens between metals and non-metals. So, the metal loses electrons to become a positively charged ion or cation. The non-metal gains electrons to become a negatively charged ion or anion. The bond is the result of the electrostatic attraction between the oppositely charged ions. Examples are sodium chloride and magnesium oxide. The properties are high melting and boiling points due to strong ionic bonds, often soluble in water, conducts electricity in molten or dissolved form, as ions are free to move. Covalent bonds form when two atoms share electrons to achieve a stable electron configuration. Typically happens between two nonmetals. The bond arises from the shared pairs of electrons between the atoms. Examples are water, carbon dioxide, and methane. The properties are lower melting and boiling points compared to ionic compounds, typically insoluble in water, but there are exceptions, such as sugar. They do not conduct electricity as there are no free ions. In summary, here are the differences between ionic bonding and covalent bonding. First, electron behavior. In ionic bonding, electrons are transferred, whereas in covalent bonding, electrons are shared. As for the type of elements, ionic bonding happens between the metal and the non-metal, while covalent bonding happens between two nonmetals. Next, bond strength. Ionic bonds are strong due to electrostatic forces. Meanwhile, covalent bonds are also strong, but it depends on the number of shared electrons. As for electrical conductivity, ionic bonds conduct electricity when molten or dissolved, while covalent bonds do not conduct electricity. Lastly, melting and boiling points. It is generally high in ionic bonds and lower in covalent bonds.